Go ahead, start that out. All right, right, right. Go, go. In my view, go. Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite 8 at St. Louis, Missouri 63108. And if you want to listen to the class live, want to make a comment or got any questions, then we got two conference line numbers that you can call. You can dial 712-832-8330, or you can dial 218-339-7800. And the access code for both of those numbers is 825-1636. All right. Now we got a couple of questions. We're gonna start with the questions first. We got one on the conference line. Hold on 1 second. Okay, give me Exodus 12 and 38. It says, "What or who was the mixed multitude that left out of Egypt?" In Exodus 12 and 38. All right. Go ahead and read it.
Count on con. Exodus chapter 12, verse 38. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt.
Okay, that's it on there. That's 38.
That's 38, a little 39.
Okay, no sweat. 38. Okay, the mixed multitude, all right, is now you had, okay, now you know in Egypt, you understand, we was doing a lot of different things. That mixed multitude is for the men, women, and children of Israel. You understand? And of course, you had some people that ended up mixing with heathens, had babies with them and stuff like that. You understand? You had some old simple sisters that gave them Africans some tail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And brought some of them little mixed babies with them. You know what I'm saying? Like a sister today. You understand? She turned around and have a baby by a white boy or a Hamite or whoever. Who would end up getting the baby? Who would end up keeping the baby? It's the woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's who that is in that scripture. All right. Let me see a breakdown. Give me Zephaniah 1 and 8. We got a couple of scriptures here.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Okay, now, what we must first know and understand about the Bible is that the Bible is full of symbolics and metaphors. Okay, now, when it says, "and in that day shall come to pass," now y'all know that means it's truly going to happen. Okay, whatever you see and in that day, you know what I'm saying, and it shall come to pass in that day. You understand? That means it is going to happen. It's a prophecy of the future. All right, and it says that of the day of and it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children. All right, so that's talking about us right there. If you go back to, let me see, well, verse 1 talks about how it's talking about the king of Judah. You understand? Then in verse 4, it talks about how the Lord said he would stretch out his hand upon Judah. You understand? And upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place. All right. So that's what that's talking about. All right. It's talking about Israel. And then it says, and all such are clothed with strange apparel. Okay, now this right here, this is not talking about just you simply wearing girl clothes. You know what I'm saying? That's a sin in itself. So it's talking about that, and it's talking about our culture. You know what I'm saying? The culture. You dressed in strange apparel. Meaning, remember in the garden when they sinned against the Most High, they had covered themselves. You understand? In leaves. You understand what I'm saying? So you turn around and you covering yourself. Uh, with the, matter of fact, hold on, let me pull that precept real quick. You cover yourself with the culture of the heathens. You know, one second. Uh, One second. Hold on one second, yeah. Shalom, sis. Got it. Uh, One second. There we go. You ready? You gotta tuck the boots out.
Kind.
Give me the precept to that Isaiah 30 and 30. When it's talking about covering, it's not talking about strange apparel. It's not talking about clothes. You understand? Now, don't get it twisted. If you are a man and you are wearing skinny jeans, the Lord is going to come see about you about that. You understand? Because that's some strange apparel. Hey, and brothers' apparel is getting more and more strange by the day in and out. These brothers' apparel is getting real strange, man. You understand? Go ahead and read that scripture real quick.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 30. And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard.
I'm sorry, Salaki. Verse 1. I'm sorry.
Khan 30, verse 1.
But that was still a good scripture. Go ahead, I guess.
Woe to the rebellious children.
Woe to the rebellious children. Keep on.
Saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me.
They take counsel, but not of me, not of the Most High, meaning that you're not listening to what the Most High has to say about your situation or anything or what should be done. You understand? You taking counsel of someone else, okay? Of who they take counsel of? Who you turn around and take counsel of?
Pastor.
The pastor, the Christian preacher. You understand? Well, Buddha,
Right.
all these different religions, all these other gods. Keep going.
But not of me. And that cover with a covering.
And they did what?
Cover with a covering.
They cover with a covering. You understand? Keep going.
But not of my spirit.
It's not of the Most High Spirit. All right. When you're in the Christian church, that is not of the Most High Spirit. That is a gay spirit. You understand? That's in that Christian church. It's not of the Most High. That's why you think homosexuals love going to church. You understand? They love going to church. That is sick and disgusting. But here you is, a whole man, and you flaming up in church, but talking about some Jesus love you because the Bible told you so. That's a damn lie. That song is a whole lie. Yes, Jesus loves me because the Bible tells me so. He don't love homosexuals. You understand? He don't love people that eat pork. The Bible says different. It says that God hates sinners. He hates sinners, man. He don't love sinners. You understand? Oh, they only get that love in the Christian church. And that spirit in that Christian church is of homosexuality. You understand? That's not the spirit of the Lord in that place. All right. So that's the precept that we're covering with a covering. You understand? That scripture is talking about the strange apparel. Is talking about how we turn around and to this day we'll take and what we dress up for, like on Halloween after the heathens. What we dress up for, like Thanksgiving after the heathens. You understand? These are their holidays and their customs. What are black people gonna do for Christmas? What kind of strange apparel are you gonna have on then? Matter of fact, you're gonna have on strange apparel. You're gonna have that silly ass Santa Claus hat on. You understand? You're gonna have a silly Santa hat on top of your big ass nappy head. You understand? That is showing up strange apparel. You understand? People walking around with Santa suits on. You know what I mean?
Right.
That is showing up strange apparel. Damn right. That's another culture, man. The Lord ain't give you that culture. You understand? And plus them clothes too. Hell, we're not supposed to be wearing that. You understand? So that's that one. Let me see. We got another one. Hold on. I think that was the question. Oh, it was just a breakdown for that. Okay, give me Esther 2:12.
Esther chapter 2, verse 12. Now, when every maid's turn was come to go into King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purifications accomplished, to wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women.
Hold on 1 second. I'm off a couple pages. What was 2:12?
Kind.
Okay, now it's like this right here is when the king when his wife ended up turning on him. What was her name? Uh, Dang. I forgot her name. Find her name in the for me, Bob.
Vashti.
Vashti, yeah, Vashti, yeah. There you go. When Vashti turned around, and this the king from the movie 300. You know what I'm saying? Xerxes.
Right.
That's who this is. You understand? And he turned around and was looking for him. What these heathens did is what black men should do in a sense, not totally. Okay, he got rid of his woman. You understand? We're not supposed to get rid of our women unless they cheat on us. All right. So, but he turned around and she disrespected him in a way to where his counselors, the people around him, you understand, his advisors said to him, he said, if we let this woman disrespect you, all our wives is gonna be disrespecting all of us. You understand? And guess what he did? What he do? What's that on New Jack City? What did my boy tell? He said, cancel this trick. You understand?
Right.
That's what he turned around and said. Cancel this trick and find me somebody else that's going to do what I say. You understand? Now you can't cancel your wife unless she is a trick. You understand? And she turns some tricks. Then hell yeah, get rid of her. You understand? It's some food in there, y'all. Y'all want to get some meat. You understand? If she a tricked on you, then get rid of her. Okay, but Xerxes listened to his counselors. He said, "Damn, you know what? You got a point." And he said, "Man, it's gonna be damn clowning and we're gonna be getting into it and we're gonna be arguing and we're gonna be, man, it's gonna be over for us, right?"
Right.
So now, as he's looking for another wife, he turned around and he said, "Now, when every maid's turn was come to go into the king, Ahasuerus, it said after that she had been 12 months. Okay, what they did was this was they had to like purify themselves. You understand? They had to get cleaned up, really clean for the king. They had to, be separate from other people. They had to sit in like a little harem, what they call where they had the men watching over the different women and stuff like that. Then they had to get themselves right for the king. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want a king, you got to clean that thing. The monkey got to be fresh.
Right.
You understand? You can't be no odors or nothing like that. You can't have no crust on the bottom of your feet. You got to clean that up. Can't have no chip toenail. No, I'm just kidding. You got chip toenail paint. The king ain't like, hold up, wait a minute. Don't sit down on that big toe. No, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You got to really get it tight. So that's what these sisters was doing, man. It said according to the manner of the women. So what women do, that's usually what sisters do, man. Just think of, sisters when they, getting finna get a brother. You understand? They try to put on their best little clothes. They try to really clean themselves up for their man. You know what I'm saying? When they know now when they by themselves, when they single, they'll let them feet get crusty sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They'll turn around and them hands be ashy sometimes. Sisters be working 2 or 3 jobs. You hear me? But when she knows she got a man and he don't want to see them toes. You understand? Some brothers like to suck on them toes. What was that dude name that was going around the bus stop here? You remember that? Huh? Hey, the brother turned around and was going around the bus stop sucking toes. Straight up. Disgusting, man. And these sisters was letting him do it.
Right.
You understand? Letting this nasty bastard suck on their toes. Yeah, I guess they said, hell, I'm working all day anyway. Them all dirty, got hammer time and you understand, crust in between them. Go ahead, do your thing then. Clean them up a little bit for me. But you know when a brother gonna see them toes, you turn around and you wanna go to the when they go to the Chinese, they wanna go get a pedicure then.
Right.
You understand? They wanna go get their feet done. So sisters just when they know they finna get a man, you know what I'm saying, they really clean themselves up. That's what they do. And these people was actually heathens. The only one that was in there was our sister. You understand? She was the freshest, the cleanest, smelt the best, looked the best. You understand? It was the sister all the way. Now she shouldn't have married this heathen, but she did. You understand? And it said, so were the days of their purification accomplished. So each sister did exactly what they were supposed to do in that time frame. All right, it said to wit 6 months. with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women. So just think about how sisters like to take baths and stuff with different they shower soap gotta smell like something. What is it? Oats and honey and what else gotta smell like? Give me, come on, sisters, give me some of them names of the good stuff y'all like. What y'all be like? Who? Dove. Okay, Dove. Come on, give me another. Give me some more. What else y'all bathe in? What the Calgon take me away? What y'all be putting in that water when y'all get in the tub? Y'all don't put no smell goods, no bombs, no. Huh? Bath and Body Work. Okay, there you go. There you go. Give me some flavors. Give me some scents. Vanilla. Okay, yeah. Vanilla. That smell good. Who? Who? Cherry blossom. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, we and guess what? We like all that. You understand? Y'all get it, come smell it, come next to me, smell like cherry blossom if you want to. You understand? Turn around and get ate up. But yeah, but that's what that was right there. And this sister here, she got in line and was trying to, be one of the king's wives, Esther. She did and actually became his rib. All right. Um, let me see. Give me Hebrews 10:25. Yeshua said, body butters, black chamomile, yup. You understand? All of that. Sisters be smelling the best. You understand? What do them heathens even take by? Sidebar, do heathens, because they don't be smelling good at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't smell good
Has
at
joined.
all. Not none of them. I didn't smell them when they was trying and they still don't turn out right. You understand? But a sister boy, man, look at her. It was a sister came in the building today when I was coming to class. Turned around, I was smelling good. Had the whole lobby reeking, smelling good. You understand? She was smelling good, whatever she had on. But guess what? Men like that. And they knew the king like that. You understand? That's why they did. All right, you got that up? Hebrews 10:25.
Count on count.
Go ahead, read it up.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
Okay. Um, Go back to 23.
Verse 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith.
Hold on. Go to 22. Start at 22.
Verse 22. Let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water.
Okay, now you turn around and let us draw near with a true heart. All right, and in full assurance of this faith, meaning like what you see the men in the ISUPK do. We ain't wavering. You understand? We all in. All right, keep going.
Let us hold fast. Verse 22.
Yeah, keep going. 23.
Count on count. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised.
Okay, so let us hold fast to the profession, you understand, of our faith. You understand? This is what we doing here. We holding fast to this thing. Ain't nobody else doing it. You understand? Nobody else is doing the work. They doing Christian, they doing Israelite Christianity. You understand? They doing Israelite summits and you understand? What other concerts they putting on? You understand? Man, all kinds of stuff. But they came together not one time. They come together for a summit, and then that's it. Yeah, go ahead, Al.
Then Shalaki, then General Yana open up the doors to them again this year?
Man, that order always go out. You understand? That order constantly goes out. It ain't
Right.
an order that has ever stopped. You understand? From to my knowledge,
Right.
It ain't just a Passover. It ain't just a particular day. It's that order goes out constantly.
Right.
You understand? But do they come? Nah. Do they hear it? Nah. They do what they want to.
Right.
Why? Because they just don't want to fall in line. They don't want to get in order. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real easy to just say I'm an Israelite and just go home and continue to eat pork.
Right.
You understand? Right. It's real easy to do that, but to not eat it, you understand? To not smoke weed,
right.
To not sell drugs, you understand? To not be a hypocrite, to not be a homosexual. You know, that's why a lot of brothers can't get in here.
Right.
That's why they go put on purple.
Right.
You understand? Because they homosexuals. Right. And they know they ain't gonna last a day up in here. You understand? Because we don't play that. We definitely don't play that. You understand? But they wouldn't last a day up in this place. You understand? So yeah, it's hard to not be a hypocrite. That's why they don't come here. You understand? It's hard to not be a damn liar. You understand? That's why they don't come here. It's hard for a lot of sisters to not be whores. That's why they don't come here. You understand? That's why they do not come here because, hey, they want to do their thing. You understand? So no, that order stay out. You know. All right, keep going up.
And let us consider love one.
Read it again.
Kind. Salaki.
That's what.
And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works.
Okay, we considering each other, provoking brothers, you understand, to love, you understand, and to good works. All right. Turn around and you gotta push brothers sometimes. You understand, to make them wanna, get stronger, man. You understand? Get stronger in this truth. That's all. You turn around and you see a brother, you gotta be that example. You understand, you gotta lead brothers. Yeah, just all kind of things. Your sisters too, because they in her. You understand? So, like I said, man, uh, let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Okay, and them good works is what you seeing coming up out the ISUPK.
That's right.
Where we go on the camp, we building up schools, we setting up programs. You understand? GED programs, prison programs, food pantry, food programs, clothes programs. You understand? We got a whole lot going on for this nation. Stuff that nobody else is even thinking about. You know what I'm saying? They not even thinking about it. Mad hating on a 501c3, but if you had it, what would you do with it? They ain't gonna do a damn thing with it. Like what they doing now. Nothing. You understand? They're doing absolutely nothing.
Right.
That's why they get nothing. You understand? The Lord know you're gonna turn around and try to take a 501c3 to go put down on some weed. The Lord know you're gonna do that. That's why you ain't gonna get it. You think you're gonna get no taxes on your bud. You know what I'm saying? Stupid, man. No taxes on your cigarillos. You understand? That's what you're gonna be doing with it. That's why the Lord won't give it to the fake Israelites.
Right.
You understand? Give it to them, man. You understand? Now the Christians, they'll do anything. They'll do something strange for some change. They get anything they want. You understand? All they gotta do is just turn around, pass it, just bend over. And then after that, he get up and get whatever he want. You understand? So that's crazy. Now go ahead and read 25.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
Okay, we always coming together in the UPK. I can't wait until the Passover. I know the feast of Hanukkah is coming up, but I know that Passover, boy, is gonna be off the chain. We got a whole stadium. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I saw the picture, I'm like, dang. And then I think about how we growing all these years, like even before I even got in, it was growing, steady growing. You can see the pictures, man. More and more brothers, more and more sisters. You understand? Now we at the point where we in a whole dome. We like a whole stadium. That's huge. You understand? Huh?
I said that's right.
Yeah, right. Go ahead, keep reading.
as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another.
Okay, as the manner of some is. Who would that some be? Yeah, then go ahead.
Fake Israelites.
Absolutely. That's exactly who that some is. You understand? It's them fake Israelites. The ones that they do it. They turn around, they forsake assembly. You understand? They don't get what they hate each other. Like they always falling out and just you supposed to be brothers in the truest brotherhood, but you fall out and just can't get it back together.
Right.
You doing the same stuff you was doing when you was in the world. You understand? Have a fallout about something, and then they straight split. They look the split and split and split. Like you understand from the 80s to the 90s, and they still split, and they don't see that it's them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't see that it's them that's the problem, or the, you know what I'm saying, for the split. All right. Let me see. You got any more questions? Oh, go ahead. I'll finish it.
And so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
Okay. So we see that day approaching. What day is that? What day is that? That we see that day approaching? What has everybody in the Bible kept saying was coming? Go. Absolutely. Yep. That's it. All right. So we see that day coming. We supposed to be getting together more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's it. All right. We gonna let me see. We gonna Shalak. We're gonna jump to the topic, which is the one body. There's only what we got any more questions before we go? Any more questions in the room? Any on the book? Do we have any on the book? Okay, no sir. All right. Now, there is only one body, and that one body of Christ is the ISUPK.
Right.
Hands down. You understand? It is not all Israel. I know that's what a lot of people think. I know this. It sounds good, don't it? To just
Sound
say
good.
to just say the one body is just all of us, man. It's Israel. You know, it's all of us. That sounds good. It's real simple. You understand? But that is just totally not true. Even if you are an Israelite, if you are not following our King Christ, and I don't mean uh come to class, take the breakdowns, leave, and go try to start your own group, because that's what they do. That's what a lot of them do. They try to turn around and start their own. Man, you know, I actually had a goofball get in my inbox talking about, man, I see you. You seem to be a strong, solid brother. I'm starting this group. I need about 30 men, man, so we can hit the street. I said, brother, did you see what nigga is everything is all over my walls and the profile and the what's the other picture? The cover picture and any other picture I got on there, nigga, it say ISUPK. I said, do you think do you are you understanding that? You understand? Nigga, please. This dude really asked me that. I said, dude, you got to be one of the goofiest Negroes on Facebook
Right.
to even think I'll even entertain that mess. You understand? Nigga, I'm UPK for life. You understand? This
That's
is the
right.
one body of Christ. What I look like. And then the dude is all off. I even after that, I went to go look and see what he was talking about. Right. I went to go see because he thinks he's a teacher. You understand? And he I guess is teaching something, but it's not the truth, whatever it is. he's of course he thinks that a 501c3, you're a government agency if you have one. Boy, they so goddamn dumb with that. You know what I mean? Like the devil, he didn't even made it hard for you to turn around and feed homeless brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? So if you are a legit organization, without that, you can't feed the homeless. If that's what you all about, you cannot do it. They will turn around and issue you tickets. Right. I seen a sister. It was a sister that matter of fact, that sister that we was going had started off with, go taking the food to her on that Sunday. She turned around, boy, called me scared like hell, because they a lot of people was telling her I used to do the same thing you was doing, starting off feeding the people and this and that. And they told her, they say, you better watch out for that $1,000 fine. This one sister said, I got two of them. You know what I'm saying? She got fined twice, 2 G's for feeding the homeless. Now he is the devil, no doubt.
Right.
But that don't mean you selling out because you have a 501c3. Like that's stupid. Right. It just means that you turn around and you can serve the people now. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. And this dude was ranting about a 501c3. He claimed he was the high priest. I said, dude, I know this cat got to be smoking something. You understand? He the high nigga. Our King Christ is the high priest.
That's
What the
right.
hell you talking about? You know what I'm saying? This goofy straight was in my inbox talking about he need 30 brothers to get out there and start hitting the streets. To me, what I did was when I saw it, I just joined. You understand? Right. Like I didn't want to be like the flea market of Fubu and Shanjan. You know what I'm saying? With the Fruit of the Loom tag in it instead of the Fubu tag in it. You understand? I ain't gonna do that. I wanted to get down with the real group. You understand? With the one body of Christ. Okay, and it's all over the scripture. That's why I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And hold on. Yeah, I don't think this is the Shein. Uh, let's see. Give me Romans 10, 1 through 3 out. It's real simple. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just turned around and got it. Hold on. It shows that I had a Christian tell me the other day it's a mother God, and he used Genesis 2 and 27. Get that real quick out before you go to use Genesis 2 and 27. What kind of crack was he smoking? A mother God.
Well, like as to the opposite of the Father God,
Huh?
or as superior to the Father God. Is he
Hey,
saying like,
hold on one second. You sure that's gotta be something else. Ain't no 2 and 27. There's no Genesis 2 and 27. Was it 1 and 27? 3, maybe? Nope. 3 ain't got no 27 either. Okay, yeah, 1 and 27. Genesis 1 and 27. No sweat. Yeah, you sure? He really was trying to sue you. He told you. I said Genesis 2 and 27. Right. That's where it's at. You can find it. Right. The mother God. Go ahead, I get that.
And that's not even talking about. I know that scripture about her.
Right.
That is talking about how he made man in the 26th day. That's on verse 26, and verse 27 is talking about how he gave them dominion over all of it, right?
Okay, hold on. Go ahead and read it.
27. That's Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So God created man in his own image. Mm-hmm. In the image of God created he him. Mm-hmm. Male and female created he them.
Now what mother God is that? Where is that you say that said it now? You see, man, whoever that was, tell them stay off the dope. They really do. He said because of the, hold on one second. Let me pull the chat up. He said female God because the female image. Lord have mercy. That's talking about the Lord's righteousness. That's not even talking about a female body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking when it comes to the male and female in his image. Just saying that we supposed to be keeping his laws. He said he wanted him to come to his Bible studies. Man, look, he gonna whip out that female image on you, Ak, if you do go. That's what that was about. And, oh, you know, the female guy, we could dress up, we can cross dress.
Right.
we can wear what we want. You understand? That's what he gonna do. He gonna whip out the female image of him when you come to his damn class.
Right.
He gonna come back and tell me hated it while he up there teaching. All right, you sure he warning you out? Yeah, you had your head up.
Yeah, I was about to say like, that's why he used that verse, trying to say like, since we in the image of the male God, that the female's in the image of the female God, I guess.
I guess so.
So it's two gods now.
I guess so. So it's two God. Even though the scripture only said there's none else. He said none else. You understand?
Right.
There's no God but me. That's it. That's what he said. But now it's a female God. So now he would have to turn around and show the proof of those scriptures.
Right.
And what would be the cut to that?
Right.
You understand? To where the Lord said it's me and only me.
Right.
So now what could they pull to say that? That's stupid. You sure? Quit talking to all them nuts down there, man.
Right.
Don't let them nuts get to you. You understand? They trying to get you. Sure, look, they be trying too.
Right.
It's this bishop dude. He keep telling me, man, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna get you to convert. I said, brother, I said, if you think that you gonna do that, you got boy, it's gonna be a sad, sad day for you. Cause I'm not even coming to your church.
Right.
Unless it's for a debate.
Right.
You understand? That's the only reason I would even come. But to have service with you, hell no. I can't be around all them homosexuals.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't do it. All them damn bull daggers up in there. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, just saying bull daggers. I almost fell out of his seat.
Right.
Saying homosexual, boy, he thought one was in the building or something. He about to go kill him. Put him to death with a stone, man. Take them stones out your pocket, man. It ain't the time yet.
Right.
It ain't the time. No, but no, that ain't talking about that. You sure? That ain't no such thing as no female God. The Bible don't mention one, and we don't teach one. You understand? That we don't even teach no nonsense like that. Going back to Romans 10, 1 through 3 out. And that right there lets you know that these preachers and Christians, they not in the body of Christ either. You know what I'm saying? Look at what they teaching. They teaching lies.
Right.
That's a flat out lie. That God, there's a female God. You understand? When that is talking about he made us in his righteousness, man.
Right.
You understand? Not to turn around and say that we look just like he looked. You understand? Because the Most High is a masculine spirit.
Right.
You understand? It don't say nothing about his body and his biceps and his triceps and you understand? It don't say nothing like that. So, like I said, man, tell pastor stay out of them gay sex shops and stay off the drugs. You understand? Go ahead, I agree.
Right.
Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire in prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
Is that they might be saved. You understand? For Israel, man. Nobody else. Okay? No, none of the who that Paul, Peter, James, you understand? None of the apostles, none of the disciples was even thinking about no heathens. You understand? They wasn't thinking about nobody outside of the body. They were trying to teach people the truth to get them to come into the body. You understand? So those preachers, pastors got to turn around and come and get in here. Christians gotta come turn around and come get in here.
Right.
You understand? Muslims gotta come get in here. And only if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You understand? If you in any of those religions, you have to turn around. If you want to get straight, then you gotta come and you gotta come get in the truth. You understand? That's one reason why we got that disclaimer. You understand? We are not affiliated with no other Israelite group. We ain't affiliated with no group. They already know that we ain't affiliated with these Christians. Look at all the sick nonsense that they do. Who wants to be affiliated with a bunch of child molesters? You know what I'm saying? A bunch of homos, a bunch of lesbians. You know, who wants to be affiliated with that? Who wants to turn around and be affiliated with fake Israelite groups that's claiming that you can molest children
Right.
all over again? You understand? Damn, we just got away from all of our children getting molested in the Christian church, and now you heard to go in the Israelite Christian church, and now you're doing it all over again. But now it's just a little twist. It's saying, oh, once she's on her period, then you can have sex with her. You understand? That's what fake Israelites groups are saying. Is when a girl, no matter what her age, one of my daughters, I think it came on when she was 8 or 9 or something. If I catch you, and your neck is going to be ripped off of your body.
That's right.
Salakia. You understand? Straight up. So, like I said, I don't know what these cats are teaching, but that's why I don't get down with them at all. They saying you can sleep with white women. You understand? All kinds of things. These cats are teaching all kinds of things. You understand? And none of Christ himself, he didn't go outside of the body. You understand? To turn around and try to go and go join somebody else's group. No, he Christ said out his own mouth. He said, I am the truth. You understand? And we're gonna pull that scripture as well. But go ahead, keep reading up.
For I bear them record that according to knowledge, Slakin, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Okay, they got a zeal. It look like they doing something. You understand? But they not. You know what I mean? They are not. All right. Them Christians, they showing up look like they doing something. Hooping in her. Oh my God, they had one on the parking lot the other day. They had the Christian. Matter of fact, this sister that used to be in this building before we got it. She was a Christian preacher, right? The one with the blonde hair, the little like the little box cut. Yeah, yeah, she a Christian preacher. You understand?
Good night.
And yeah, and she turned around, and when we got it, she still had some stuff in her, so we had to let her back in to get her last few things. And she turned around and started talking to me about, so what you putting in here? What you doing? You know. And so I told her she was, oh yeah, I'm a minister. I preach or whatever. She the sister, you ain't supposed to be. So we had a whole, me, her, and her husband had a whole little conversation, right? So of course she got sliced and diced and left with attitude. The sister turned around. She's doing, what's the name of that lady on that TV? Alana Fix My Life.
Right.
Is that what she? I think it's her name, Alana. She turned around. It was a sister in this building. Man, it was crazy. She having problems with her man. She's having relationship problems. The brother, they was in there about to fight last week. I'm talking about they was screaming and hollering and going. This her job. This cat over here going, Jake going crazy up in the hallway. You're about to kill this woman. So she out there talking to her. They crying and carrying on. And she turned around and pointing up in the sky and said, "Just say Jesus. Just say Jesus." And the lady starts saying Jesus. Then next thing you know, she started hopping around. And she, come on, do it, do it, do it. Give it up to him. Whatever the hell she was saying. Worship him and all this mess. Man, the lady looked real silly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On that parking lot. That is not gonna stop your boyfriend from bashing your head in.
Right.
If he's abusive. You understand? You better come get some counsel if you know what I'm saying, if you want to really fix your relationship. But if Jake is going to leave you or whatever the hell's happening, is going to all that dancing and carrying on is not going to work.
Right.
That is not going to help you. That's not going to fix your life. What'll fix your life is if you actually come into the one body of Christ. You understand? That's what will fix your life. But she would rather be out on the parking lot with some Christian woman. You understand? And instead of coming in here and actually serving the Lord.
Right.
You understand? So, is that it?
Verse 3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God.
That's what every fake Israelite group has done.
Right.
They want to go and establish what they say is righteous. You understand? That's what the preachers have done. And guess what? These guys they taking and they taking right after their preacher and doing the same thing, just making another Christian church.
Right.
You understand? Making it an Israelite Christian church because it's Christianity. When you get through with it, it is Christianity full blown. It's just some put headbands on. You understand? Some put on I can't even call them things garments. What are those things? You understand? Who was that? GMS get out there with a hole cut in the sheet. You understand? That's what they call like I said, I can't even call it a garment.
Slug, I thought they was like potato sacks.
Yeah, some of them is. Some of them is.
Potato sack.
Hey, some of them is. Just like that. So, like I said, man, I don't know what these other groups are up to, but give me Luke 9:49 and 50. Because there's only one body of Christ, man.
That's right.
You understand? And it's all in the scriptures. And we finna read them. We finna go over 'em. So our people can understand that it does matter where you are. You understand?
Right.
Like we had so many brothers and so many sisters that come and try to tell us, just long as I'm an Israelite, as long as I'm in the truth too, and as long as I'm keeping the law, they talk about the Torah and they talk about the laws when they not even keeping them.
Right.
You understand? They not even keep. You can go all the way back to the Torah, and you will find some brothers that was with the Lord and some that was not.
Right.
You understand? And the Lord ain't just with you just because you are an Israelite. You understand? If that's the case, why do we have to go through all that stuff we going through in slavery?
Right.
You understand? Why we still going through all of that stuff right now? If it was that the Lord is just with you because you are Israelite. You see what I'm saying? There would be no need for him to punish us if that's the case. Right. If he's just with us because we Israel. Hell, what all Israel in damn slavery? What all of them slaves? Right. All of Israel was slaves together. So like I said, what did that mean? And not nothing, because we was doing all manner of evil against the Lord. That's right. You understand? So even in the time of Moses, when you go back to Moses, like I said, it was only one body then, and it's still only one body. You understand? The Lord rose up Moses, and everybody was told to follow him. You understand? To obey Moses. Those that didn't, what happened to them? Who knows? What happened to them that did not follow Moses? That started complaining, started crying, started wanting to go back to Egypt when they was ordered to follow Moses. Go ahead, up.
They died. Absolutely,
they died. The Lord opened up the ground and they got swallowed up. You understand? The Lord opened up the ground and the brothers got swallowed up like sunflower seeds. You understand? Straight up. So, but they was Israel though, right? Wasn't they Israel?
Right.
Absolutely. You understand? The Lord is just not with you just because you Israel. Especially Judah. I can't wait till these fake Israelites get off that Judah kick, man. Right. You understand? Look, Frank, I'm getting tired of hearing Judah now. That's all these fake Israelites do is pump Judah. Yeah, I love being a Judite too. But God damn, ain't it 11 more brothers and sisters that we must be concerned about? Only Judah. I think the fake Israelite video, he made a song and it was something about Judah and he was singing Judah. And I'm like, oh, go ahead.
And a lot of Israelites, especially the fake ones that only know that they Israelites but don't know nothing else, they don't even know that Judah was one of the most stiff-necked tribes and sons that Israel had. You know that. So Judah is not the only reason Judah is the pinnacle of everything because Christ came from it.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah,
like,
exactly. They don't understand it.
right.
Like the scripture said, "Oh, treacherous sister Judah."
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Look, Judah sold Joseph. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, you know. So, like I said, boy, but that fake Israelite, boy, that song Judah, it was a song to Judah. You hear? Right. Judah, Judah, Judah. He was singing his butt out. So I'm telling you, Judah, Judah, Judah. Right. Man, that is so annoying. You understand? Like I want to see all of us together, not just damn That's Judah. Right. You know what I mean? Not just Judah, all 12 tribes, man. Let's see where we going now. You at
Luke 9:49.
Go ahead.
Luke chapter 9, verse 49. And John answered and said, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and we forbade him, because he followeth not with us.
Right. So this lets you know that the disciples wasn't soft. You understand? They wasn't walking around like they do on the white Jesus movies. You understand? Just loving everybody, right. Hugging everybody. These niggas was straight from the hood. They was bout it. You understand? These was ex-grimy and gutter and all of that. You understand? Right. These cats, man, look, the Lord raised up real Negroes from out the dirt. Not the old fancy preachers of yours. You understand? The Lord has that's them Satan's them Satan brides right there. Right. You understand? Them is Jesus freaks, some real freaks. You understand? Some nasty freaks. Them Christian preachers. Ain't damn one of the Lord ain't set damn one of them up. Right. You understand? But these cats here was bowdy, boy. They went and saw them cats on the street. What the hell y'all doing out here? What? What is that? What does that laminated sign say? They kill me with their laminated signs laying on the ground. Got people standing up looking down at the goddamn sign. Man, that is crazy. You know, but like I said, man, it appears that they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. They ain't doing nothing the way it's supposed to be done. You understand? That's why they go out there and they stop. You understand? They go out in the streets and they stop. After so long, they stop going. But the ISUPK, we still here.
That's right.
You understand? And we're going to keep doing it. Go ahead, keep reading.
And Jesus said unto him, Forbid him not, for he that is not against us is for us.
Don't stop them cats. You understand? Because they for us. Give me John 14:6. John 14:6. Yep. So I don't see why all of these scriptures in the Bible, none of these cats are following it. You understand? If you claim to be in the truth, you understand, there's something that you're supposed to be doing. Right. And you definitely are not supposed to be fake Israelite. You understand? You're supposed to be really down. You understand? If you so down for the culture, what they got the sisters is put on a head wrap every day. You understand? These sisters put head wraps on every day, all night. They'll never let their hair out. You understand? If you so down, you that down, why you just won't get in here? Right. You understand? Why try to make the head wrap the thing? Like it's gotta be the shoes, it's gotta be the head wrap. Right. You understand? Same with the fringes. You understand? The little baby fringes on the bottom of a t-shirt. You understand? It's gotta be fringes. It's gotta be. Why make that the thing? You understand? Like I said, fake Israelites that turn around, I ran into all of them, boy, was going in on me about not having no fringes on. Right. But then when I saw her and her son had on no fringe nowhere, You understand? I said, good night. You understand? I thought it was the fringes. I thought you must have fringes. You hear me? He ain't have on none. Not even a little baby one on the bottom of his shirt. Yeah. But see, that's because they wanna that's what it is to them. You understand? It's that. It's fringes. It's a hair wrap. You know, it's nothing wrong with sisters wearing hair wrap. It's good. You understand? You're supposed to cover your head, especially when you praying and prophesying. And then they be looking good. Sisters wrap them up, do designs and all kind of little stuff with them. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You understand? But it ain't just that. It's not the head wrap itself. You understand? It's not the fringes itself. You know, like I said, if you with this culture, you're supposed to be all the way down. And they are not. Go ahead and read out.
John chapter 14, verse 6. Jesus said unto him, I am the way.
I am the what?
The way.
He said he is the way. Christ said, I am the way. You understand? Keep going.
The truth.
The what?
Truth.
The what?
Truth.
Christ said, I am the truth. You understand? Keep going.
And the life. Mm-hmm. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
But does anybody understand it? Does everybody understand that? There's no such thing as you being in the truth. You understand? Unless you're following Christ. That's right. Just being an Israelite that just don't cut it. What they say, that just don't cut the cheese. That just don't do it. You understand? That does not get it. You have to be in the one body.
Right.
You understand? The one body of Christ in order to be in the truth. Christ said it. He said, I am the truth. You understand? So if you want to be in the truth, you got to follow Christ. Right. Simple as that. Simple as that. He is the way. And he laid it down perfectly. All we got to do is follow. How smart or how dumb you got to be to do that? You understand? All you got to do is just follow. Do what you told. Follow orders. But they don't want to follow orders. They don't want to get in order. Right. Go to give me Luke 11:23. They don't want to follow any orders. They love following themselves. Yeah.
Luke chapter 11, verse 23. He that is not with me is against me.
Read that one more time.
He that is not with me is against me.
Christ said in the last scripture we just read that I am the way and I am the truth, and that no man come to the Father but by me. You understand? The Most High turned around and said this in the scripture. Hold on, let me get this piece. Give me Luke 9:35.
Luke 9, verse 35. Mm-hmm. And there came a voice out of the cloud saying, mm-hmm. This is my beloved son. Hear him.
Do what?
Hear him.
Hear him, meaning to follow him. You understand? Don't just hear what he's saying and then do like what fake Israelites do, is go their own way and wait till the summit next year. You understand what I'm saying? And then claim they coming together. You understand? That's not together. That's not being in the one body. You understand? The Most High said in Zephaniah to gather yourselves together. You understand? We ain't together when we still in all these different groups. You understand? And this has been going on for an extremely long time, and it is about to end abruptly. You understand? Because for the longest, we've been in too many groups. Right. You understand? Even back with the civil rights, they had all these different groups with civil rights, with the civil rights movement. That's why ain't nothing working. You understand? That's why it ain't work. Because number one, we not following the Most High. We not following Christ. You understand? And we had not been keeping them laws. Now they doing the same thing. We got the truth now, and you still want to go. They want to make your own group. You understand? Look at how many cats turned around and came into the one body, and then branched off and tried to make a group. You know what I'm saying? Like that's silly. And where are they at now? Making new groups. You know what I'm saying? It's one cat out there that has about I want to say at least about 6 or 7 groups all by himself. You understand? Him by himself, he got little umbrella groups up under his group. Like why? Like come on, man. That's not a DBA. You understand? Your main company, you're doing business as another company. You understand? That is silly, man. This is the one body. You understand? You got all these different names of different groups that's up under you. You know what I'm saying? That is ridiculous. It is silly. And that's why they all fall in. That's why he turned around and started celebrating his Earth Day. Yeah, that's why he let his cat. He used to be in the UPK. And he turned around, he started celebrating his Earth Day. You understand? His rib gets him big old cakes and throws him parties for his Earth Day. You understand? Like, go ahead.
What is the Earth Day?
Huh?
What is the Earth Day?
It's just a birthday, just under another name. You know how Negroes try to change it up. You know what I'm saying? And instead of it being uh crack, you call it something else that you smoke. You understand what I'm saying? When it's still crack, you call it crunk, okay? But you're still smoking crack, right? You understand? Same thing. But that's what this cat did, man. And every year his rib throws him Earth Day celebrations. You understand? They got a born day too. They got born day now. They got Earth Day. And what else do they call? They call it anything else? I can't think of anything else. But it's still the same thing. You understand? And he knew he couldn't do that in her. He knew there would be no such thing as a damn Earth boy. General Hyman probably threw his ass straight up on the second floor.
Right.
And you're talking about damn Earth Day. You understand? That is what I'm telling you. He ain't finna let it happen up in here. You understand? So, and hell, neither am I. You understand? But yeah, man, he turned around, and I seen all of them do it. You understand? I seen them all. I seen the groups to where they claim to be keeping the laws, but are not. You understand? And like the scriptures say, what's in the dark shall come to the light.
Right.
You understand? If you breaking the laws, it's going to come to the light, and you're going to be sorry. You understand?